I'm going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elders and the Akim pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the face of the earth. And to the elect who are receiving this truth, we say grace be unto you. I'm the Brother Kahan from the GMS Dallas camp alongside with
Brother Bernard Bond.
So, again, we are coming today to basically, do our job, do our duty, what we are commanded to do as far as preaching the downfall of this wretched kingdom, and also preaching salvation to our people. But at the same time, we must understand that those who are in rulership, they have their own agenda as well. So we're commanded to watch them. We're commanded to report. We're commanded to be witnesses unto to the wicked. Right, so we're gonna bring out a couple of articles and bring out a couple of precepts, and hopefully this will be edifying. Baba Shah, if we can start out real quick with Job chapter 5 and 12.
Job 5 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
This is Job 5 and 12 in a blue letter. And it reads, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
That's right. So again, we understand that this devil, has a mindset. He's compelled in the spirit to try to, finish, his enterprise. And what is his enterprise? Well, to make sure you so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans make a transition towards this new digital age, man. You see? And that's what he wants to do. But again, we know through the scriptures, through prophecy, that Yahweh Shemashai is going to stop. He's going to stop that. Stop him from doing that. See? You got something you want to bring out?
No, we can just go to the article.
Okay. So we have this
some context.
So we have this first article here, going to Elon Musk. A lot of people know who he is, the Tesla CEO. And basically, he's warning Americans that, if they don't come into this new AI age or accept this new AI age, it's basically going to bankrupt America. So again, this is how the deceiver, the devil uses, the smooth words in order to deceive the world. Baba Shah.
It says from Fortune magazine or article in the business section says Elon Musk warns the U.S. is 1,000% going to go bankrupt unless AI and robotics save the economy from crushing debt.
That's right. So this devil here, man, as well as the elites, man, they have no problem in bankrupting America, man. They're the ones that were in charge of all the decisions that are being run in society today. You see? So they have no care about saving the economy. They're just trying to, again, make that smooth transition for the rest of society to take that seat up, man.
And at the same time, when they talk about saving the economy, okay, consider what they're actually saying. Because these individuals are rich. Mm-hmm. You have Elon Musk, he's a multi-billionaire. Mm-hmm. You have your Bill the Hell Gates, he's a multi-billionaire. All these rich guys are always talking about stopping the economy from crashing. But look how much money they're making. Mm-hmm. And who's the number one consumer in America? Who are they really worried about? You so-called Blacks, Latino, Native Indians.
That's
you
right.
are the pillars that's holding their empire up.
That's right. That's right.
They're doing all these deportation from ICE. Mm-hmm. And I've heard some people argue and say that, all these people that they're deportating mm-hmm. or deporting, okay, these people pay taxes, mm-hmm. which they did.
That's right.
Now we're not for or against, what's going on in these times. We just watch according to what the scripture says that the Lord has defined. Mm-hmm. You see, we just watch and we tell. Mm-hmm. You see, now there's no political gain here. We're not Democrats, we're not Republicans. We just watch the words of the Most High being manifested. Right. So when these individuals talk about, bankruptcy, again, consider these guys are rich. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are they really talking about?
Right.
Job 9:24 said the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Now, look how they're ruling. That's the judgment right there. You have to watch and see, these individuals that say we're running out of food, we're running out of land, we're running out of space.
They got everything.
And there's so much space and land, so much food, but they create the scenario. They create this pandemic,
right,
in their minds, and they throw it out to you. They cast spells, and you're like, oh man, look, economy's about to crash. I need to cash in on my 401. I need to do this. They dictate to you, their reality, and then you just react.
I got precept for you.
Go ahead.
This is it's like in Proverbs chapter 18, verse 11. You can break it down if you want.
Proverbs 18
and 11.
Okay. Go ahead.
It says, the rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as an high wall in his own conceit.
Right. So it says the rich man's wealth is in his strong city, and as a high wall in his own conceit. I want to see what that says in the NLT.
Come. That's beautiful. Again, just to land back off what you're saying, because these wealthy billionaires, man, they're the ones who have all the wealth. So when they say bankruptcy, what are they really talking about? You see, like just reiterating what you're saying, but you got it. So like I just wanted to.
You want to read that in NLT? I'll read it.
I don't have it. Yeah. It's like
Proverbs 18 and 11. It says, the rich think of their wealth as a strong defense. They imagine it to be a high wall of safety. So again, you consider these, so-called Edomites. I said so-called white men.
And small hats too.
They use their riches as defense. And I think that's in Ecclesiastes. Money's a defense.
Right.
We'll get that in a minute. But I just want to make the point that they create a boogeyman. The boogeyman is the economy.
Right.
It's going to fall. It's going to crash. We're going to have to do this.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't have to be that way.
Right.
This is the story of the wicked man. He tells you of his own deceit, but he's not threatened.
That's right.
He has his money.
That's right.
That's his defense right here. The rich think of their wealth as a strong defense. So they can babble and say this and say that about, oh yeah, it's going to crash, but are they being affected?
That's right. Just like what you said, they project that fear onto the rest of society, man. So they make people panic and to be emotional, right? But verse 10 says what? The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it, and it is safe. So to a righteous, to those who are following Yahweh Shai, we understand prophecy. We understand that Yahweh is our defense. So when these elite, people like Elon use their deceit, their wealth, resources to try to create panic, right? The men of the Lord, we're going to stand strong. We're going to stand firm in the prophecy and believe that our power is going to deliver us. You see, we're not going to fall for those projections. We're not going to fall for those fear tactics.
Yeah, because we know true wealth is wisdom.
That's right.
Right? That's true wealth. That's we can get Ecclesiastes 7 and 12.
Okay.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 12.
I got it. Ecclesiastes, give me 2 seconds.
Because again, the rich think that their money is such a strong defense. And it can look that way,
right.
Being carnal,
right?
Especially in these times. Elon Musk said something that Mark Cuban reacted. It said something about money is not the root of happiness.
That's right.
Right, but he got it.
That's right.
If it wasn't the root of happiness, why don't you spread it?
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 7 verse 12. It says, "For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it." So like it. Continue. Yeah, they have it. So like
right. So it's letting you know here that knowledge and wisdom, is far more excellent than money. Okay, money can't, it can't give you salvation, but wisdom and knowledge. Okay, especially in these times, it's going to be the stability, that we're going to have to rely on, as well as faith. Money is not going to mean anything. Your fiat dollars. Okay, look at this man trying to put himself inside of you where he'll be able to control you and your money.
That's right.
He's going to put that little right size thing inside your wrist, forehead, it's already here.
That's right.
All right. But if you're gonna want access to your money, he said, if you want access to your money, let me in.
That's right.
Let me in.
I got a precept for it.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 19, verse 20.
I can read it.
Come.
You can speak on it. Proverbs 19:20.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end.
Mm-hmm. So like the priest is going into the wisdom, right? The wisdom of the scriptures is going to be our defense, right? It's going to be our defense against those who are creating this type of this pandemonium, man. You see, because we all know that Esau creates money out of thin air. It's not even real.
It's not even worth
It's not backed by anything. So if it's not backed by anything, right? And his system is basically just built off lies. It's a house of cards, man.
Even credit.
Look at that.
Your credit. You never see that money. It's on a card.
Right.
And the premise is that there's money there. But you can't go
see
and it's not gold, it's not silver, it's not tangible. You can't see it. It just moves around. So he's fooled you to think that there's money there.
That's right.
And it's just moving around circuitry.
That's right. Just numbers in the computer, man.
That's it.
You see, but because of the type of he creates that behavior in which you get to go and use your credit card shopping, you get to buy things that are tangible. Now he makes you feel like your the money is real, your credit card is real. Everything is just based on just lies, man.
And it's the belief in a lie.
It's a belief. That's right.
It's the belief of a lie that keeps this this nation, ruled by the wicked, going. He's lied to you, and that lie is based upon you believing a lie.
That's right. That's right. Got a precept. Verse 21 says, there are many devices in a man's heart. And this is just a device of Esau's wickedness, man. He created this, man. Out of his own sinister mind. Look what he's doing. Look how he's controlled the world, making the world believe that, he's creating this type of fear. He have these these elite, again, Elon Musk stating that if we don't accept this, the AI now, is going to basically bankrupt the economy. You see?
And the premise also that he's the one that can save you.
Right.
See?
That same belief.
That's that carnality.
Right. It goes back to that.
I can save you.
Believe in me.
I can save you from all types of hell.
Right.
Okay. One, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, so he can create these things. He can put spells on people. He wants you to come to him for the one of all things, as it says in Deuteronomy 28, and 48. He's going to save you. We know true salvation is only through the Lord.
That's right.
Yahweh Shem El Shai.
That's right.
These carnal things, these tangible things, it's not going to save you in the time of doom. And that time of doom is already here. It's just a matter of time, of it really manifesting itself and people, being deleted.
Okay, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Want to go back to the article?
Yeah, we can go back to the article. Okay.
So the article says, Tesla CEO Elon Musk doubled down on his warning about U.S. debt, predicting financial doom will be guaranteed without the transformative effects of AI and robotics on the economy. Now, when they start threatening like this, because a lot of time when they don't have money or they don't want to put their money in, they're looking for investors. If they can create that sense of fear, if they can create that sense of imminent doom, your house, your mortgage, your car loan, your whole safety in America is at risk unless you believe on me to be able to save you. And, Sirach 12:10 said, never trust thine enemy.
That's right.
And the general public that he's talking to is you so-called blacks, Latino, Native Indians. Because this is a trick. This is a trick to, merge man and machine, put that C-hip inside of you.
That's right.
Just going into the New World Order.
Got a precept. Right. Again, and they try to act as if they're just finding out all this stuff. Like they just now discovered all this. They make it up. You see? Baba Shah, if we can get Proverbs chapter 24, verse 1. Again, a lot of this is in Proverbs, which is the wisdom. See?
24:1? This is Proverbs 24:1. It says, be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them.
That's right. So we're not going to be envious of them. We're not going to be envious of their wealth. We're not going to, follow their instructions, because that ultimately is lies, is deception. Bible shot verse 2.
For their hearts studied destruction, and their lips talk of mischief.
You see, they studied all this, man. They understand history. They understand all the what's coming to pass. You see, they understand the markets and how to move money. So they create it. You see, they study all this, but they try to make it seem as though they're just finding out about it, and they're just trying to enlighten society so they can help them out. You see.
And Jake has no clue what the hell's going on. See, and that's why you have Great Millstone. All right, out on the highways and byways, brothers doing lessons. These things are necessary because we're trying to explain to you through the Spirit what this devil is up to. Without someone to guide you and break these things down, to tell you to beware of your enemy. Yes, your enemy. Beware of him. Okay, as the scripture says. If no one's there to warn you that you're walking into a quicksand, into a pit, you won't know otherwise. You see? So these things are necessary. This truth versus the lie has to come out. We counter a lie with the truth according to the scriptures.
If we can just jump down to it says Musk replied that I can read it. Jump down. It says Musk replied that he was concerned about waste and fraud. That's despite reports that many across the board staffing cuts, including critical employees who had to be hired back. And wasn't it Elon Musk that was hired to cut back waste and fraud in the government, but still look at the outcome. I thought that's what he was hired to do. You see. So again, these deceitful people, all they do is just create more chaos and more fear mongering. You see.
Well, they have to tell a lie to cover a lie.
That's right.
The article goes on to say, in the absence of AI and robotics, we're actually totally screwed because the national debt is piling up like crazy, he added.
That's right. We were screwed. It was screwed anyway.
Stop giving money to the middle hats.
Right? That's right, man. That's right.
They give money to those people over there.
Right.
That's projecting hate.
Right.
That's the true hate right there.
Right.
Always quick to react. They're like very, very emotional. Bombing Iran. Let's bomb Iran. Let's bomb these people. Let's do these people.
That's right.
A lot of the money that they're using for the military comes from the U.S.
That's right, man.
So how can you explain a national debt and then you want to create a sense of, give us your money. So what are you doing with that money?
Right.
You're not forwarding, you're not helping the homeless. You're talking about putting them in crazy asylums. Getting homeless people off the streets.
Man. That's a good point.
But you're also promoting, make America great again. But a lot of those people that you're putting in, and we know it's cold for, trying to come after the men of the Lord, but we can see through, all the nonsense, all the gibberish and all the babble that you use in your spell, okay, and casting spell through your media. We can see through all that because guess what? That lie, okay, hits this word and it melts.
That's beautiful, bro. Look at what it says. If we jump down, when it says debt serving costs, it says debt serving costs also top spending on social programs like Medicare. But President T has vowed to boost annual defense outlays to $1.5 trillion. So you over here talking about cutting over here, but you still outspending, all the countries in the world in defense spending, man. You're not saying nothing about that. You see?
If we can get I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you got it. No, it's just the deception, the hypocrisy. That this devil plays, man. He plays games with people. Talking about he needs to cut this, but at the same time, he's not cutting everything across the board, man.
Psalm 55:21 says his words are smoother than butter. But I wanted to get Habakkuk 2:4. Bible shop. We can get that.
Okay, this is Habakkuk.
Because all this spending, look at it. He invaded Venezuela, took their president.
That's right.
And what's his name? Hasgarth.
Yeah, I think.
Not the VP, but the Hasgarth or whatever.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah. I forget his name.
Anyway, he was saying that
Hexef.
He was saying that was the most successful operation in history, the way that they went into Venezuela and just took their president, and
Man.
the way that they achieved that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the pride of this stuff. Baba Shah, we can start with 2 and 4.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4 says, Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him,
Right.
but the just shall live by his faith.
Yeah, because this man walketh, he's very carnal.
Mm-hmm.
He has that wanton eye.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he sees, he wants. He feel like he can control it.
That's right.
You see, and he's spending a lot of money toward what his military.
That's right.
Okay, and a lot of that money is coming from you so-called taxpayers. But he's saying that we need more money.
Mm-hmm.
We need more money. He's been getting so many investors toward this AI.
Yeah.
The big supercomputers
Mm-hmm.
from various nations.
Mm-hmm.
That he's threatening.
That's
Go
right.
ahead.
That's right. Verse 5 says, Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yeah. It says what? That he never stayed at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a proud man.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way you can say the so-called white man is not Esau.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Job 9:24 talks about that. He is Esau. He's the one that's putting fear in all these nations.
That's
What
right.
other nation do you know can threaten other nations? Say, we're going to, Iran, if you don't straighten up, we're going to, and no one's saying anything.
That's right. He just accepted.
Why isn't anyone saying, oh, no, you can't do that? See, you think you're top dog, but nah, we are the top dogs.
Right.
America is, okay, that nation that the Most High gave power to.
That dragon. Mm-hmm.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Because it says here that he's a proud man.
Mm-hmm.
Beating his chest saying, you can't stop me.
Right.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
And he's right. No one can stop him.
That's right.
Only Yahweh Shem Al Shai. He knows that for a fact.
That's right.
That's why he's not intimidated by any other nation.
That's right.
It goes on to say that what? He's never satisfied.
Mm-hmm. And he says, cannot be satisfied.
Cannot be satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
He has that thirst for blood.
That's right.
And it's never quenched.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
That's right. That's right.
But that's the way the Most High created this devil.
That's right. Perfect.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you want me to read 6? Or
6,
you
Baba
okay.
Shah.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
You see?
Thick clay goes into debt too.
Right, we're going to look that up.
Okay.
Because he's just robbing all these nations, man, of their resources.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Nigeria right now pretending that he's going to what? Aid the Christians there.
Mm-hmm.
But that region where a lot of the killings, and I don't think it's some people. I think it's, hired hand, militants,
Right.
militia that's been hired to be doing that stuff. So that gives America a reason to go there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because that region is very rich in oil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because this has been going on for years.
Right.
But now you want to take the you say you've been anointed, to save the Christians. You see? You want to save the Christians. The whole Africa is suffering. Nigeria is suffering. As a Christian, won't you save them?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see? But
That's
we
right.
want to look at that word, thick clay, Baba Shah.
Okay. Let me see if I can.
I got it here.
Yeah,
as well.
if you got it.
All right, because that term thick clay, it's H5671.
Mm-hmm.
It's aptite.
Okay.
Aptite.
Mm-hmm.
And it says weight of pledges, heavy debts.
Mm.
You see? Heavy
That's right.
debts.
That's right.
Because what does America complain about? The debt. If we don't get AI and get robotics up to speed, we're going to be even more in debt.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
As much as this country has taken from other countries, are they still in debt? Or is someone hoarding that money?
That's right.
How do these individuals get so rich? And then they'll complain to you and say, oh, the debt, the debt. But they even say that Donald Trump has gotten 3 times, if not 4 times more richer since he become president.
Look at that.
How's that?
That's right.
How's
That's
that?
right. That's right, bro.
I mean, you got to ask yourself these questions, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You want to go to the other article?
Let's go to the other article, Baba Shah.
Okay.
And they're really trying to promote this AI thing. We can
the rapid rise of humanoid robots.
We can go to that.
And again, this is just adding on to the previous article that Yeah, it's just adding on to the previous article that yeah. Salaki. We're just adding on to the previous article that basically just highlighting that, you know, if you don't accept this AI intervention, you know, that the world is going to be in chaos. It's already in chaos. You see. So anyway, it says the rapid rise of humanoid robots, Salaki. It says several automakers are investing heavily in robots in a bid to further automate operations in the future. It does not seem to matter that the current generation of humanoid robots works at a slower pace than humans, as automakers still view these machines as more cost effective for their factories. Did you want to?
Go ahead.
Okay. It says while Elon Musk invests heavily in Tesla's Optimus robots, Hyundai has big plans for incorporating robots in its United States operations in the coming years.
So this is all part of the New World Order, right? One, it has different arms, merging man and machine, turning individuals with the C hip into machines that they can turn off or turn off. They can turn on your money. They can turn off your mind. You know, this is all part of a New World Order, and a New World Order, right, goes into, you know, just being able to control things off of a switch and make things more obedient and more efficient without complaining.
That's right.
Because it says what automotive, they want to get these machines, which is already there, but they want it to be controlled by AI. All these things that we're reading, all these things that we're introducing, the world is not aware of this. Jake is not even paying attention.
That's right.
So we have to blow the trumpet on these things that this devil is doing. Because Jake is going to get cut off guard. But the men of the Lord are not going to be cut off guard, because we are reading these things and we're aligning it with prophecy. We're aligning it with what this devil is trying to do. At the end of the day, the main thing that he wants to do is to put that right shape thing inside of your wrist.
That's right.
He's going to automate you, and he's going to use AI. He's going to use robotics to police you, okay, to enforce you. But you know, we just wanted to read this, and they use their celebrities. They use their celebrities to what? To bring these things into your home. Let's get the article with Kim Kardashian. We don't want to make this too long.
Okay.
All right. So how do they introduce these things to you? How do they make it something that you're like, oh, right? They put it before you with your favorite celebrities.
That's right. It says Kim Kardashian shares wild video of 30,000 robot from Elon Musk company, right? It says real quick with the article, it says Kim Kardashian just introduced her fans to an exciting quote unquote new friend. And just like we read in Job the 5th chapter, this is the main objective of these elite, man.
Yeah, she's a high level witch.
She's a high level witch.
Look at her, man. She has a big old cross and showing her tits.
And you see that this is what they want to complete. This is their enterprise. So while the majority of society is watching the Super Bowl and watching all these celebrities come out, this is what Esau is trying to accomplish. This is what he wants. You see, this is how he perceives himself to be what to be in the seat of the Most High. You see, it says in a video shared to her Instagram story on Monday. Can you finish reading?
In a video shared to her Instagram story on Monday, November 18, Kardashian 44 showed Tesla's latest innovation, the Optimus bot, with her followers. You see, shared it with her followers.
That's right.
Now, again, we talk about these things because we say, well, she's a high-level witch. Edom, goes and gets his henchmen, right? These celebrities, these comedians, these rappers, these stars, if you will, these idols that people heavily follow in order to convey, their message. They use idols like this. Those individuals that have followers, they want them to what? To lead you to go buy a robot, to go buy, invest in AI, to go take the sea hill. You see, all these things happen gradually. You have to put the pieces together to know what this devil is up to, man.
That's right.
You see, I have a precept if I can, Bob Shaw.
Yeah.
Let's get that Sirach 12 and 10.
Okay.
Because humbly he's going to use his henchmen. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Right. So Esau, Edom hadn't changed. This is the same man that had you in slavery. Now he's going to put you in a digital slavery. Go ahead. 11.
It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
So this devil knows exactly how to get to you by having those individuals that you love, your idol, who are Kim Kardashian. That's my favorite person. So what do? When you idolize someone, you try to be like that person. So if this person, Kim Kardashian, goes out and gets a Tesla Optimus, right? And she tells you it's only $99, then you're going to feel like you need to go get one. Oh, I can afford that. Next thing you know, you got something in your house that spies on you, man, there's a diabolical plan here.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Just to add on to what you're saying, because one thing that Esau has sown in the minds of of society is that the worst feeling in the world is to be poor. You see, so in order for you to feel as though you have some measure of control or measure of some form of wealth, you're going to emulate those who have money. You see, that's why Scripture says, "Do not envy the wicked. Do not envy those who are unrighteous." You see, but you got it. Did you have a? Did you
I had a precept, Bob Shaw.
Okay, because I had a. Okay,
we can get to Psalms 50 and 2.
Okay.
Psalms 50 and 2.
Okay. This is Psalms verse 50 and 2. It says, out of Zion, the perfection of beauty.
Salakia, 50, 21. Salakia, 50, 21.
This is Psalms 50, verse 21. It says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Though thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
See, Esau, Edom calls on God. They've anointed Donald Trump to be the savior of the Christians. That's why he's over there in Nigeria, supposedly, correcting all the deletions, okay, that the so-called Muslims are doing to the Christians. You see? But this devil doesn't believe in Yahweh Shem Shai. He's contrary. Okay? He's contrary to what the scripture tells us is a righteous person. All right? But we read this because even though it looks like this guy is winning, even though he said he's calling on the name of God, which is not his name. You see? But the Lord said, but these things has thou done, and I kept silent. The Most High is not going to keep silent. Right. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such one as thyself. He painted the image of the only begotten Son of the Most High as so-called white, blue eyes, long, straight hair. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. The Most High is going to reprove Esau, Edom.
That's right.
And we're going to see that. Because again, the only one that can take this devil down is Yahweh Shem El Shai. You see? So we report these things, and as we are reporting and doing these lessons, guess what? We're crying, signed to Yahweh Shem El Shai to judge this devil. Goes into that wisdom of Solomon 1 and 9.
That's
we don't have to get it. Right? But the Most High is going to judge this devil, man. All the things that he's doing that he thinks he's going to win, he's not going to be able to execute his all these devices and execute his enterprise, the New World Order. No. The New World Order is going to be when Yahweh Shem Shai comes and cracks the clouds, okay, puts an end to this kingdom here and establishes that everlasting kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai.
That's right.
You have anything else? Hey, with that being said, Hey, we want to give all thanks, all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
double honors to the elder apostle, great millstone, who rule well, teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.